So welcome to the Emperor Penguin Championship Day 5 in the S-Class. This is the pro tier of this King of the Hill tournament, sponsored by Penguin Esports. And yeah, the winner of the best of 7 here gets roughly $350. The loser does not go home empty-handed if he takes a map as 500 yuan, which is pretty much 25 euros, I guess, per map, which is not too bad. We have a Korean battle here. LawLiet is the reigning king after defeating 1-0, 4 and 3, who defeated Fly and Romantic before. So here are your players, both top 8 WGL with great performances there, but it just wasn't enough for the top 4. But especially Chaemiko and Sok, they were stepping their game up a lot at WGL. Really cool to see them after being hired by winners improving so much. You can see it here. Chaemiko with the WNS clan tag in the upper left of Terrana's stand. His opponent is of course representing clan Newbie and is LawLiet, the master of the Warden. This is what we love to see. Chaemiko, pretty good tier 3 player, I'd say, but the question is Warden or not? Yeah, that is to be expected. To see that hero here. It feels like the Night Elves are all, and the humans, the orcs as well, seem to be a little frustrated with human at the moment due to Rifleman and maybe tier 3 as well, as Mountain Giants are no option, and of course the Mountain King. So there are several reasons why human might be considered the favorite here in this matchup. You saw it also at TH versus Moon at WCG. So let's see if he will harass this. He's sending a footman out. I'm kind of surprised to not see a Mountain King here, as creeping with Clap is very easy. But okay. Footman can harass a little. No second engine of war anywhere, so the Warden really has to get this entire camp, and maybe even the Shadow Priest. So let's go then. How much can the Footman steal? How much damage can he do? Usually you try to attack everything at the same time and then finish everything off with Fan of Knives. Shadow Priest goes to LawLiet. Little hiccup here, but he got the entire experience and the big healing. A little bit of mana as well. Wait. Did he get everything? It's not level 2. Maybe 1 creep was denied? I should know this. But yeah, Chaemiko, instant expansion. Is that what you should do? Or would a tier 2 be better? Wow, that's scouting by Chaemiko, expecting the expansion right away. And finding it. So, Warden level 2. We see Fan of Knives so far. No Shadow Strike or Blink picked yet. Oh, it is Blink, and he's jumping over the river. Chaemiko did not see this coming. LawLiet is... I don't know, man. This hero is just designed for him, but Chaemiko with the blocks. That is his signature move, but a lot of experience up for grabs with the next Fan of Knives. Water Elemental denied. Nicely done by Chaemiko. But more kills up for grabs. That's the one. There's 2 more. He has no mana anymore, so he has to do it with right clicks. He can't stay in, thanks to the big healing potion, but do you really want to use it that early? It's nighttime. You can... Yes, he wants to. And uses another blink for more kills, but that's pretty much the only one he can get, I guess. Nice micro by Chaemiko, but this expansion is already delayed, and he can't cancel this one, as the Archers and Shadow Priest and Engine of War making sure that this goes through. But Warden is kind of stuck now. Surrounded, no mana for blink, even though has the double mantle, and here comes Dust. What's the Warden doing now? TP? Must be a TP, right? Oh, so close. Almost getting out. So that was a big heal potion and the town portal and not much experience. Chaemiko holding this well. It is delayed, yes, thanks to the 2 kills, but that could have been a lot worse. I don't know if using the big healing there was the best choice. But we'll see. More creeping for Chaemiko, who has a decent inventory, I think. And creeping starts here for the level 3 Warden. And that's the most important thing for her, to continue the harass, especially at the expansion with Blink and Fan of Knives early on. No tier 2 from Chaemiko yet, no Blacksmith yet, no Lumber Mill yet. Holding this will not be super easy. Greater heal potion here for him as well. Lots of mercenaries. This map is pretty much designed for Night Elves. Able to get mercenaries early, good consumables early, easy to expand, easy to harass. That could be... oh boy, Pendant of Energy. That could be one of LawLiet's best maps in this entire series, as of course there are no vetoes. So with this amount of mana, Mantle of Intelligence boosting mana, and the Pendant of Energy, this is just perfect drops, man. 400 mana and no Arcane Tower. Tower cancelled and the next Fan of Knives used. This is more kills, this is great play, but at the same time, Chaemiko comes in for the harass with mercenary support as well. And the Warden is of course missing here in this defense, but gets a triple kill, oh boy, and can wreck this shop too. So how much can LawLiet do with his units only? This is of course a little easier with Moonwells, but Archmage is almost full mana, level 2 Water Elemental, Dispel's coming in to burn a little of that, but he still gets a Water Elemental out. And Warden has to walk home now. Staff is still on cooldown. Hunter's Hall is finishing. Shadow Priest is gone, so only Dispel from one of the priests. But Expo is done. And will entangle in a bit. Engine of War made his way to the next camp. And LawLiet helped this without too many losses. Chaemiko should block, does block. Not enough. Cool early game. We have a tier 2 tech by Chaemiko. This expansion is starting to pay off. He gets the Arcane Tower. This is the time that he can afford now. He bought that with the harass, and the Warden has to heal up, regen up, double lore coming at the expansion. But another push by Chaemiko. Is that a little too ambitious? Against the close to level 4 Warden? I'm not too sure. Nice deny by this Berserker to prevent the progress on level 3. So there's no Water Elemental and only one additional unit. I think he can't cancel this. Nope. Gotta be careful with this Archmage. Maybe going for a staff or boots. He has to sell something. Sells the rope and the staff is ready, so he can go home safely as well. Beam me up, and there we go. So where are the Riflemen? We still don't have a Blacksmith. Halfway to tier 2. Warden comes in once more. Blink. Fan of Knives. Good damage again. Spreads that a lot. Okay, the Blacksmith is coming now. Kind of hard. Oh boy, another kill. Could be another kill right there. That was the last fan. Is he getting too greedy? He needs one more kill for level 4. But he's not getting it here. As the Dryads are coming. And then there's a power spike for sure in LawLiet's game. With the spell, with slow, with the level 4 Warden, the blinking game really starts. And we don't have a solution to the Dryads yet. We're gonna see rifles in a bit, but it's only one barracks. He can't go close to the critical mass. And that's why Chaemiko is kind of forced to go for another Berserker with his 1,000 gold. Still needs another farm, is building it, so that's in time. Another Ancient, that's level 4. Sentry Wards, that's so cool. Can place it here to see the human coming. And yeah, bunch of Dryads. And the spell. This inventory is simply a dream. And tier 3, 30% done. How fast will Chaemiko be able to go high level to get the MK and to get Rifleman? He's going defend over rifles. Okay. Not so sure if that's still worth it. Like, you get Fan of Knives, you're gonna wreck these footmen anyway. I don't think it's worth it. I think you should focus on Rifleman earlier. But okay, Chaemiko. Oh, dodges the fan. Really cool. But there's no opening. Uh-oh. Can he reach? No, he can't. But Muddy. Rip. Yeah, that didn't work too well. So, with the Warden level 4, it's time for a second hero. That is the Panda. If he finds them with the Breath of Fire, is that enough? Not really. Not on level 1. That's gonna be big area of effect damage though. Chaemiko saves everything except Muddy. Goes for Mountain King and casters, but only 2 production buildings. Floating in 1,000 gold has massive lumber issues. And the panda can pretty much creep for free as the warden is buying the time and distracting. Lionhorn, nice to have. It's not going towards the expansion. Oh, that shredder. Wakes up the creeps. Oh, LawLiet's so smart. But okay. In the end, the impact wasn't too good. Sentry wards to see everything that's going on here. Second Sanctum and another drop, but Warden is coming back home. Panda is quite far away though, and again he dodges the fan. Wow. He's so fast with these Zeppelin uploads, unloads. But Warden is not level 4, so... level 5, sorry. There's still a chance.
A player's forces are under
Well,
attack.
what can Chaemiko do now? These Zeppelin plays have not done too much. Tier 3, okay. Chaemiko needs a lot of time. 4th production building coming. With the workshop for gyros and mortars. The panda is close to level 3 already. On the wind and level 4. Lots of upgrades on LawLiet's side, who wants to stay below 50 for as long as he can. Oh, Warden is coming in here. That could be a nice feast for her. And he has a hippo now. He can't can't use it. That has to be a TP. Or can he just walk it off? Oh, Warden has the orb, so crash and burn! Oh my god, a massacre! Just rising up to level 5 in no time. Chaemiko, you should have gotten away a lot earlier. A lot earlier. That was a little unnecessary, but of course great for LawLiet. Level 1 MK. 2,500 gold. The shredder is godsend right now. But Mountain King level, that's the biggest issue. You need level 3 as soon as possible. What do we get from the lores, by the way? Nothing really, right? No bears, no mountain giants yet. Still waiting. So much gold on both sides. Panda has a nice inventory as well. Level 4 on him too. The power creeping of the panda. So good. Finally we get level 2 and some items for Chaemiko. And the first mortar team. He's getting there. Frag shards started. Knights coming. Sorceress adept even. I think against Warden and Panda you kind of need Alchemist these days. Especially... Okay, he doesn't have the Devotion Aura, but if you find the Devotion Aura, then I don't know if the Paladin has so much use compared to the Alchemist. Here we go, Blink, Anti-Magic, so there's no mana burned from the Arcane feedback. LawLiet's just playing the Warden so great. I don't know if we have to mention this even, but he's the best. He is the best with this hero of all time, I think. 5.5 almost. Shadow Melt, still some fans to use. Second expansion. I feel he has this game... Oh wow. A quad kill. A quad kill, seriously? He's in full control. Okay, now bears and mountain giants as well. And fairies.
A player's forces are under attack.
Chaemiko is scouting nicely. It's still 1,000 gold. Breaking upkeep now. He needs 70 supply. As fast as possible. Priest upgrade, more swords. He has clap, right? Yeah. So clap and slow. Sundering Blades is done as well. This blink doesn't do too much. Oh, dodges the bolt with the anti-magic. That was beautiful. Double staff, lulz. It doesn't share a cooldown. Interestingly. Stormbolt again. Sold the staff. Can't get out at the moment with the staff, but with Blink. Fairly easy to do, I guess. Second Expo starts mining in a bit too. Get a wide variety. Oh, and another kill. And another kill. And another kill soon. Ouch. This Warden play. Out of this world. Chaemiko doesn't find solutions. And he has a hard time going to that 70 supply. So he has pretty much everything. A couple of bears for reju and roar and damage. The mountain giants for taunt and tankiness. The warden is super close and Chaemiko taps out without a final fight. A little anticlimactic, but that I think everyone saw it coming. That this was LawLiet's game to take. 15 minutes, no chance anymore. Too much echo harass. Warden and Panda. High level. That was pretty much a flawless play by LawLiet on map number 1. But that, as I said, was the best map for LawLiet, for the Warden, for macro harass style. There's going to be more difficult maps, for sure. He crept a lot, so Mountain King pretty much had no choice and no chance to catch up and get to that important level 3. So that's how it happened. That's how LawLiet got this. Of course he was benefiting from the items in the early a lot, like Double Mantle and Pendant of Energy. Hell yeah. Second map is Chaemiko's choice, Last Refuge. Hey Todd, nice to see you, mate. What's up? Yeah, I'm a little tired, but with Warcraft action, it's always good. Gonna be a long day today with WGL later, starting at 1. With TH and Romantic and WFZ. So, we're loading into map 2. Here we go. Chaemiko needs to be faster. But on this map, he will most likely not face a Warden. And then it's going to be interesting what LawLiet's idea is. Demon Hunter? Keeper? Something else? I mean, if someone introduces new hero solutions to Night Elf versus Human, it's probably Moon or LawLiet. No one else is as creative as they are. I mean, we've seen LawLiet with Alchemist first, Tinker second, and rocking it. So, alright. First little lead for the Night Elf in this best of 7. That doesn't do too much. It's a long series. So, just winning one map, especially the first one, doesn't do too much, but 2-0 would be quite a punch, as this is Chaemiko's favorite map. This is the one map he picks first. And kind of understandable. We have 2 shops here in the middle. We have 2 mercenary camps at the top and at the bottom, which will be, I think, approached pretty early. We also have decent expansion possibilities on the left-hand side in the north and the right-hand side in the south. And laboratories here. So that's pretty much Last Refuge for you. The fights oftentimes happen in the bases or at the expansions. There are chokes here. I mean, fights happen here and here as well, especially if the red spots are contested. So in my opinion, the best map possibly ever made in Warcraft. So this time he opens with the Mountain King and we see a Keeper of the Grove. No Demon Hunter against
Players'
this.
forces are under attack.
But yeah, Chaemiko, since WGL, quite known for his Mountain King plays. He was so fast with it. Especially the clap bolt combos. And if he finds the time to level him, that hero is just such a beast. From level 3 on. A little comparable with the Warden in terms of power spikes. But only a little. You play him, of course, entirely different than you would play a Warden. So, claws first, which is always nice. Here we have it. Rock Golem lured out and go for the Mercenary Camp right away. That's level 2 and a big item and access to this, to Dispel, which you need against Entangle. Thank you, Thor Bearer OVM Jilnir, for the Prime sub. Man, that's a tough name, but I thank you. It's good. Bone Chimes, meh.
A player's forces are under attack.
For human, I think until the very late game, absolutely overrated. It's a nice little addition, but only knights really benefit from it. So, is it an instant expansion by LawLiet? No, he's taking before. He will expand at some point. He kind of has to. But Chaemiko is playing at one base so far as well. This will change in a bit, I guess. LawLiet playing pretty defensively, focusing on his keeper. Same goes for Chaemiko, so he must know by now what the plan is. And that is, of course, expansion Mountain King level 3. So when is the time to push? LawLiet not going for the Mercenary Camp. And Sentry Boys, nice. LawLiet seriously not too unhappy with his items today. But alright, that's the level 3 Mountain King. Wouldn't be too surprised to see Clap level 2 immediately. As this seems to be the spell of the patch. King of Protection, here we go, man. This little dwarf at 10 armor already.
A town is under siege.
Armor is valued a lot more these days, in case you haven't seen too many games. Rings got all +1, so in general we have more armor in the game. And that helps tanky heroes as the Mountain King a lot. Or alchemists. But Keeper is level 3 as well. Going Treants second. But there is a timer on the Keeper. From level 4 onward, he's not really scaling that well, except if you play him magnificently in the macro department, like this, just harassing. Maybe even with the staff, but we do have a tower that will deal with the Treants in a bit, but he gets the kill. Has to use some militia time. There's not much lumber at all. Can he continue the power build? Yes, he can. As the expo is coming up. Chaemiko scouting this and harassing this. That was 1 kill. And militia time. Absolutely worth it to trade for a little bit of mana. There we go. Clap creeping. Racing towards level 4 and beyond. And a bunch of mercenaries for Chaemiko. I think this game goes a lot better for him than the previous one. But LawLiet can go for this as well and get the Sobi Mask. So much mana additionally. And the Panda second as well. Creepjack time. Boom. Breath of Fire. Only level 1 though. The Mountain King has a TP and a staff. Trying to force that staff. But of course should be a TP then. Treants are wasting a lot of damage. Oh, went off mana stealing. Stormbolt again. He seems confident to be able to take out that Panda. Breath of Fire. Mountain King about to fall as well. These footmen can't block anymore, so LawLiet saving his second hero. And with that should be fine. What was the item though? Ah yeah, the one of mana stealing, of course. Just found it there. So tech only starting now. gonna be rough for Chaemiko. We have a tier 3 on the way as well with Lores again. If this map is number 1 in your opinion, what are the other 2 prize places? Good question, man. From an observer point of view, I guess it must be Echo Alza and Twisted, because it created awesome games. I know they have their flaws, but the most legendary games happened on those 2 maps, so... Keeper is out. Panda is out, sorry. Keeper is still in. The Berserker is lost anyway. Treants reign supreme, at least to a degree, but the Mountain King is able to hold. Engine of War starting the creep. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. And Panda was stopped from leveling. You saw on Terrana Stand how amazing a Panda can be if you give him freedom and time to level. This is not gonna happen here. Also, the Blacksmith comes in a lot earlier. So we're gonna have earlier rifles and an earlier solution to Dryad, so that's what I mean. It's all looking a little better for Chaemiko. But okay, creep goes through. This is gonna be the level... it is the level 2 Panda already with the big invo. From the shop early. Whoo. Dangerous. Dangerous. So, Zeppelin again. Staff as well. Panda super low. We don't have the spell yet, so the Book of the Dead can be nice. Mountain King will be level 5. There's no second hero. Oh, he doesn't get extra experience yet as he's not level 2, but yeah. Level 5 MK before level 2. That's a good sign. This clap, man. So, what's it gonna be from LawLiet? Dryads only? Maybe. Creepjack again. Oh, this Panda! How can he get out there? There's no staff. Thunderclap, Breath of Fire. Wow! Wind of the Wind prevents the death here. Not sure if that was on purpose, but he's getting it. No! Invul Potion! So sweet! Here comes the Book of the Dead. LawLiet stays in this fight. Level 3 on the Panda. There's gonna be a barbecue on these footmen. How long can he stay? How long can he stay? Can he save this Panda? TP out. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. LawLiet, this fight, man. Seriously crazy. This Wand of the Wind. I don't know. What was the purpose of the Wand of the Wind? He wanted to prevent the Breath of Fire, maybe, but then it was too late. And with that, he saved the Panda. And yeah, with only Footmen and Mercs, Chaemiko wasn't ready to fight. Rushing tier 3 now. Going for Archmage second, but the Mountain King has to do the heavy lifting. And we have good levels for LawLiet as well. We can just go for the red spot after. So he's going bears. And a lot of upgrades. More solo experience. I really like LawLiet's creeping. That shouldn't be a secret, but he really knows all the techniques to creeping, and he uses them. I mean, of course, every pro player is using that, but LawLiet rarely gathering experience with a hero that doesn't scale that well into the late game, always focusing on the hero that is closer to the biggest upgrade in terms of skills. So that's pretty smart play. And not lazy. Alrighty. Another Creepjack. And everything is poisoned. And the Dryads come in with even more poison and slow. That should be more kills. The micro is good. Oh, he's blocking himself. But that should be denied. Yeah, gets one Footman and the Rifleman. Taking out the Rifleman and getting the Nightcrawler is so much experience again. And the Mountain King wasn't here. The Mountain King was trying to find some targets for Clap with Invis, but Engine of Winters, I think he saw the Zeppelin again. But what to do now? This is fortified. This is decently fortified with the mortar teams coming that you can put into range. We have 3 bears now and a well-leveled panda.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here comes the clap. But he's getting entangled as well. Healed scroll used. What? That must have been a misclick. I think he wanted to stab, but used the potion instead. The scroll instead. Okay, now it's red spot time. Chaemiko knows, but it's way too far away. Legion Doomhorn, oh yeah. Okay, he's actually not that far away. Level 5 on the Keeper. LawLiet trying to clean as much as possible. Nice Wand of the Wind this time to prevent the TP. But he's going for the Mountain King. Invo Potion breaks the entangle, but he can just block. The Mortar Team and everything has to shoot uphill. This MK has to use another TP. And there we go. One more kill. Oh, it was just a staff. Okay, there we go. Panda staffed out. And now TPing home. I guess to save time. Yeah, and go for another red spot. Ah, that's smart. Everything is hurt though. But yeah, this item was so worth it. Chaemiko knows, thanks to the passing, that this is happening. But he is here, like on the other side of the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh my god. Warsong battle drums. 10% damage. These auras, man. Movement speed and HP regen and 10% damage. That's pretty much dream drops, except from maybe Brilliance Aura, which gives you mana. Okay, but Chaemiko has the tier 3 stuff coming. Knights, Inner Fire, Frag Shards should be ready by now as well. Archmage has to level up though. Like, again, second tier not getting the level 3. That's an issue for Chaemiko across this entire series. And this is exactly what I mean. Like, LawLiet has way better timings. Nice Pendant of Energy. For the Mountain King for more mana. He always gets the level 3 and beyond for his second heroes. He's now 5-5, experience evenly distributed. And here we have 5, 2.5, and 1. Okay, the Mountain King has to carry. We have a Mountain Giant now as well. Is the damage enough? Oh my god, what is this? Free entry for the Panda into the backline. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, and the Fairies coming in as well. Lots of AoE. Chaemiko has to retreat and heal, lick his wounds, but man, this is not gonna be easy. Mortar teams are great in that position, but the Panda as well. Kind of low on mana already, but reinforcements intercepted. One knight down. This priest will die in no time as well. There we go. Knight down, clap. Okay, Blizzard follow-up. That's nice. Does he have heal scrolls? He must have double heal scroll. Yes, he does. And the Mountain King. This time there is no TP. Boom! Level 5 for the Panda. Level 5 Mountain King down. LawLiet stomping Chaemiko into the ground. Once again, very nicely executed this game. Always superior. Always the better calls and the hero levels, man. Preventing not the high level MK, but everything else. Yeah, there's the discussion in chat if LawLiet used the Wand of the Wind on his own unit to save the Panda. Nope. He didn't have a Wand of the Wind, and you can't do that. I mean, you can in Dota, but Not in Warcraft. With the Yule Scepter. So 2-0 for LawLiet. Halfway done. Next map is Northern Isles. Again, a pretty good human map for expanding, even though the creep spots got changed a little. So, will he just go for the 4-0? That would be crazy, LawLiet, man. But he's in decent shape, even though he was eliminated at the WCG group stage. Yeah, still on fire, this newbie boy. So, Chaemiko, can you finally get it done? Or will you be trailing 3-0? LawLiet is the only player in the world who can make the Warden work on Northern Isles with his insane creeping. So this should be an Archmage on Chaemiko's side. Northern Isles is a pretty new map and a pretty unique map. A little similar to Echo Isles in the case that it has a marketplace here. It has two unique spots in the middle. The shop here and the marketplace here. Laboratories here and here. No mercenary camp on this map. This expansion quite easy to get. These red spots not easy at all with the big Magnetor creep. Here you get a big consumable, so that's why you can creep that easy with the Engine of War. And with LawLiet's Warden and item luck, I could totally see this being a potion of mana. So we'll see about that. So I think Chaemiko just... he's not making usage of the rifles too much, right? He always has them in low numbers, rushing to knights. I don't think that's the answer. I think more rifles and clap should be enough. You don't really need knights, right? When's the next duo cast? Tomorrow, mate. Tomorrow we cast from 9 AM to most likely 9 PM. And thank you, Morksy, for the 3-month resub. Engine of War takes a lot of damage here. So what's the item? Repair takes a lot of resources. There we go. Big potion of healing. Okay, got that on Terranasa as well. This time should be Shadow Strike maybe. Depends on if Chaemiko expands or not, and at the moment it's not looking like this. He got the Wand of Mana Stealing. Okay, and creeps the green ones, not the expansion yet. Still quite long on tier 1. Ah, it's okay. We are 4 minutes in or so. Nice save into an Engine of Wonders. Can still skip this later. Wow, where did the Warden get so hurt? Creeping, I guess. So far, again, a lot of PvE. No super early arrest. And for the first time, Chaemiko is teching rather fast and creeping at the same time. This should be a nice level 3 Archmage. Wow, he's going for the shot. No. What was that for? Well. 1 level 3. Nope. Doesn't get it. Maybe with a couple of footmen, but this is not going to be easy, man. Defending against a level 3 Archmage with a level 2 Warden. There's also a bunch of mana if he uses the Wand of Mana Stealing against the Warden. So, Shadow Strike it is to get the kills. Oh, but man, she is taking a beating here from these footmen. has to go into the big heal potion. Archers are kind of safe blocking each other now. Has to use more moon juice. 2 shadow strikes remaining. Oh no! Only 1 thanks to the Wand of Mana Stealing, and that's another Water Elemental. This is exactly what I mean when I say that Wand of Mana Stealing is a very situational item. Prevents the skill on the Warden, gets you another summon, but now we have level 3 and more intelligence through that level gain, and another Shadow Strike. Oh, aiming for a surround out of the shadows, not getting it. So Chaemiko didn't do too much here, right? LawLiet's defense again on point. Using the spells nicely. Kind of conservative at the start.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's a Shadow Strike soonish, but okay, Boots of Speed. I like that. Boots of Speed on the Warden as well, but still, that is enough distance. But there's no shop. So, what can this Archmage do? Okay, burn more mana. And with that,
under siege.
No Shadow Strike. So we have tier 2 for LawLiet. No expansion, just a Hunter's Hall. A little late. I wonder if he's going an early tier 2 hero with this. Chaemiko is on tier 2 as well. Mountain King second plus Sanctum. And it is a Panda again. Very one-dimensional hero combo. Oh well, we have seen it. We've seen 3 heroes from LawLiet. This time the Ancient falls. So no additional creeping, but the Warden does what the Warden does best. Approaching a human base and killing stuff.
A town is under siege.
Trying to prevent the shop. In the meantime, we have more harass in the Night Elf base as well. But Water Elemental is gone already. Panda and Archers are taking care. Mountain King is out. Oh, surround. Yeah. Closed. So let's blink and oh, haha, keeps him busy with the Shadow Melt. How long is nighttime? Turning day soon. But again, time for the Panda to creep, even though he doesn't have the Ancient of War anymore. Here's reveal, but blink out of Stormbolt range. So lures now, no tier 3. A lot more Dryads this time than I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
Rune Braces are good for the Archmage against the Shadow Strike, so it's not that easy to focus him, as it prevents a bit of spell damage. And this time the experience distribution for Chaemiko is a lot better. Archmage got the level 3, Mountain King got the level 2, get the items, which are great to have. Especially the invul for an Archmage and the like preventing the scroll, or like getting the scroll against the Panda is also great. And preventing LawLiet from having it against the Klebs also. The issue is that there's no expansion on either side. Can Chaemiko go for this big 70 push? LawLiet only at 40 here, going for the tier 3 now. A little heavier on Dryads. Oh, that was a nice creep. Level 3. Close to level 3. Second heroes arrive at level 3. This is the time to fight soon, but the Warden is way too low. Wait, was there nothing in? No. Oh my god. Invul and Heal Scroll, both gone. on Chaemiko's side here now. Gotta be careful with that Stormbolt. Has to dodge this. Panda is the carry in this fight. This time, oh, it's a tower push even. With the peasants. Here we go. No, wait. Okay, closing in this this gate to make it even more narrow. Okay, Moonwell's down. Warden low. Good. Almost 50 supply army for Chaemiko. This is not that easy. Is it to save the peasants there? Okay, no. Just moving forward. Leapfrogging a little with these towers. LawLiet cannot afford to lose the Moonwells, but he will. Rifles operate from range. 2-0 upgrade. Breath of Fire. No Drunken Haste. I feel that's a little underrated, as there was no mana on the priests really for the spell. Level 3 on the Mountain King. That changes a lot. Stormbolt, Focus Fire. Has to get out with Blink. Does so. And needs a potion. That's more resources that he can't spend on units as he is arriving on tier 3. Needs bears, I think, as fast as possible. Breath of Fire again. Cancelling the tower, but can't reach the backline. Once again, the Warden low, but Staff is ready. Almost to surround the Panda and Brewmaster as well. But no kill. Detonates coming in against the heroes. Everything is dry for Chaemiko. Is LawLiet really holding this? That would be quite crazy, man. More and more Dryads streaming in, as bears at this point would be useless without the upgrades. And he can't afford the upgrades. Blink again. Mountain King low, has an Invo potion. And the heal scroll. More and more Dryads are falling close to level 4. The Brilliant or level 2 would do so much, and it does. Going for the Archmage now. Breath of Fire. Warden comes in. Shadow Strike. Right clicks again. There is a TP. Invo transferred first to stay longer in this fight. And I think at this point, the potions are gone for the Warden. Anti-magic is the only thing he has. Can he fight through this? The Panda about to drop as well. Breath of Fire. Can he get a double kill? No. Panda falls. Warden as well. This must be GG. It is. Chaemiko makes this a series and finally takes his first map. Cool push. Didn't expect that. And a cool fight in the end. LawLiet holding on, fighting with what he has, but no bears. Makes it rough. And having a hurt Warden makes it rough as well. So getting the items from the shop, you saw it. LawLiet was trying to go for it. Didn't, so the Warden was out of position when the push came. And having no invul and no heal scroll against this hero combo is pretty rough. Especially against the Mountain King. So, yeah, 2-1. Cool. Then we get more maps. Of course, we won the full best of 7. Oh, it's best of 7. Next map is Twisted. Oh, I haven't seen Twisted in a while. Thank you, Pims and Demon and Niels and Tom for modding, of course. In these early hours. Not that easy. Very much appreciated. Alright. 2-1 between these two guys. LawLiet recently cracked the $100,000 prize money range. Pretty crazy, since his big rise started only in 2015. Before that, yes, he was there, playing a couple of tournaments for A1, but WCA 2015, that was when he started. In 4 years, 100,000, that's not too bad for being a Warcraft player. So, Twisted! This is gonna be a lot different from every other map, basically. It's by far the biggest map. It's by far the map with the most expansions. This is what Night Elves kind of like to abuse by expanding a billion times. We see a Mountain King, and on the other side, a Demon Hunter. Okay. Was he expecting a Mountain King here? Kind of unusual to see this engine of War Creep. Kind of a little outdated. But with this spawning position, he's kind of lucky. None of the players is spawning to one of the mercenary camps that we have here and here. They're both close to the shop, which is not that easy to creep in the early games. Yeah, we have laboratories here, 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 and here. The biggest spots on the map are the 2 remaining starting positions where you can get the highest levels of items in all of Warcraft.
A player's forces
Staff of Silence, Spell Shield, stuff like that. And yeah, since there's so much experience on the map, it's usually a little slower, this map. And we see a lot of expansions in late game. Starting off well for LawLiet again with the claws. Mountain King would like a circlet, I guess. But nothing too interesting. I guess Ring and Circlet are the best for the Mountain King. What do you think? Like, claws don't really do too much on him. If he goes bash, then gloves are nice, but that's about it. I think tankiness is way better on him. The question always is like where to go from here, where to creep. You get level 2 rather easy with this spot and this spot, but then what? Chaemiko is trying to find him. Tech is on the way. On the other side, no. Is it an expansion again? Looks like it, huh? Okay. Wait, what? Okay, he's just sniping the item here, I guess. Can't take the entire spot, can you? What's this inventory? Maybe. Losing an archer. Oh, but for the boots of Kel'Thalas, it's absolutely worth it. Gives you agility, gives you damage, gives you armor, gives you attack speed. It's everything the Demon Hunter wants. He's losing a lot of HP here, though. And that's a free expansion for Chaemiko, pretty much. And that's an expansion for LawLiet. Okay, 2 base, 2 base. Yeah, human... It's kind of weird, by the way, that Chaemiko grabbed this instead of the laboratory. Maybe he was expecting a harassing Demon Hunter or Keeper or something. But yeah, with the Militia nerfs, it's got a little harder, but with the Golem pullout, got a little easier, so... Let's see. Demon Hunter with the staff. Wisp coming in. Demon Hunter coming in. He doesn't have immolation, but... The right clicks are plus 14. He's trying to farm him in. Doesn't work against this DPS. No, no, no. Deep's too high. Chaemiko with good micro. Saving both of the peasants and an instant surround. Yeppa. That's nice. Can he fight out? Oh, against the bash. It's actually not that easy. Stormbolt. Needs more damage. He needs a little bit more damage to it's a TP out, but I think Chaemiko didn't lose anything. Quite unbelievable. So Panda again, Demon Hunter level 3 again with a very cool creep route. Is he just pushing? Well, I mean, if he's pushing, he's distracting from his expansion as well.
Forces are under attack.
But his position is given away. The Ancient was eating through the trees, going to the Mercenary, and I think it's a better call. To open up that Merc camp, gather more forces, gather a level on the Panda, get a consumable, and then push. Yeah, it gives Chaemiko more time to react, but your situation is just way better. Hunter's Hall a little, like, pretty late, to be honest. Oh, surround. It's closed again! No mana on this Mountain King anymore, but bashes still come through. He gives up the surround.
Player's forces are under attack.
Bash again. Mountain King, pretty brave, fighting basically all of this. He wants his Demon Hunter and he gets another bash. Oh my god, the potion swapped, and now the trades are really good. Chaemiko stole the Shadow Priest, by the way, and got it killed. The Berserker is the most important thing for Chaemiko for sure. But okay, creeping now. Expansion opened up. Chaemiko was mining for quite some time. Going for the blacksmith, halfway to tier 2. Mountain King with the staff himself. Where's he going? Ah, okay. To the shop to heal up. Protection plus 4. Oh my god. 12.4 armor.
A player's forces are under attack.
Chaemiko needs quite a bit of luck and a lot of mana to kill this Demon Hunter. And we don't have Clap, we have Bash. So if LawLiet goes to a lot of bears, it's not going to be easy to kill them. He's going to tier 3, always an indicator for bears. And I think we need a Tome of Retraining at some point. Otherwise you get overwhelmed by bears.
The player's forces are under attack.
Potion of Invulnerability. No mana potion. I think the rest is pretty much even. Upgrades coming again, Chaemiko. Not with fast riflemen. Not with a lot of riflemen. Archmage second. For the long run, this is great. If this turns into a super long 40-minute game, then this Archmage with Mass Teleport can win you games. Mana burn again. Breath of Fire kills another priest. And he could get a double kill. Does he have a Dryad out? No, not yet. No mana burn. Interesting. He's a little sloppy with the mana burns. The Mountain King kind of cleaning house here. Slow was very, very good. Demon Hunter finally finding the kills in the back. And another one dead. Ooh, wow. That's level 4. He's unkillable. 20% dodge, plus 20 damage, 12.4 armor. This Demon Hunter is absolutely unkillable. Thank you very much to Gozu for the Prime sub. And a second expansion. LawLiet seems very, 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 very comfortable this game. He's a little late with the bear upgrades. Oh, Subi Mask as well. Chaemiko needs to step his game up. I feel like one base is not enough, especially when he's that slow with production. Both at 50. But LawLiet is easily expanding for the second time. Oh, Zeppelin is getting ensnared. Oh, that's so rough. Can LawLiet steal this rock golem? Not too sure, but man, he needs to get this Mountain King out. There's Dryad shots, no Orb of Venom, so the Demon Hunter can't attack. Oh my god, one slaughter. More experience for LawLiet. Okay, he got it. LawLiet stole the rock golem, as you can see on the Archmage, right? Just 16 XP. Oh, he invested so much time and HP and resources with that Zeppelin into this creep spot, and he got nothing, right? Maybe item? Ah, Subi Mask, okay. Ancient of Wind plus bears. He doesn't want to be bothered by that Zeppelin. Tries to get a hippo out and kill it then. Defense upgrades coming. Sorceress once more. Is he really playing without Clap? And with swords and breakers? Okay. Different strategy by LawLiet, by Chaemiko. Stormbolt, Mountain King, and slow instead of Clap. So he's creeping this with the Demon Hunter alone. That's fairly easy to do, I think. Triple Claw. Oh my god. Plus 24. He doesn't even have an orb yet.
The player's forces are under attack.
And again, he's robbing so much experience from the map. Yes, Chaemiko can take the north, but LawLiet is just running away with experience and items. What's the item? Staff of freaking silence. Yes, can be dispelled, but you have a limited amount of mana on your priests, and that's a forced dispel. That's not landing on Roar or Drunken Haze. And the second expo is up. Still a level 1 Archmage. At least he got the items from the shop again with a double heal scroll. And it's a well-equipped Mountain King. Now getting the aura. Okay. And Devotion. That's actually a great fight. Giant strip. Hero kill is not a thing, man. Hero kill in this game is not a thing. Mr. Big Wiz coming in with the big dono. 50 euros? What the fuck, man? The friends and I can't wait to play Reforged in the meantime. Thank you so much for keeping Warcraft 3 alive. Thank you for your contribution. This helps to keep this engine running. Much appreciated. At least Chaemiko is getting one of the red spots, but the Demon Hunter is cleaning house with an orb now. Plus 29. This is an absolute domination. Katka's gem. Okay, the Mountain King won't die either. Archmage got level 3. TP in, trying to prevent the harass, but damage is done. Can't reach for a Stormbolt. 2 peasants left. What about the Panda? He got, oh my, 1 kill away from level 5. So we do have our big burst fight, but the heroes should be dominating. We have 62 supply for Chaemiko, only 70 for LawLiet, and 1,000 gold. He should be steamrolling over his opponent here. The castles are still in the front. There's not a lot of breakers to deal with the bears. They're just chewing through them. Breath of Fire hits a lot again. GG by Chaemiko. No chance. No chance. Out creeped again. And out expanded and everything. Everything. In every regard, LawLiet was better here. Chaemiko can't pressure the Night Elf. Like, in no stage of the game he's pressuring. He's always on the receiving end. Thank you, Big Wiz, also for the sub. Right next to your big contribution. 18-month already. Oh, 19-month already. I applaud you for the continuity. Yeah, I don't know. Match points for LawLiet now. Could stay the champion after winning it 2 weeks ago from LawLiet. From 1-0, sorry. And another sub. Thank you, Fozzie, for the 2 month. Demon Hunter was crazy strong, of course. But okay. Echo Isles might be the last game of this Emperor Penguin Championship for now. The next game of this would be tomorrow. Do we have an opponent yet? Oh yeah, Sock, exactly. So whoever wins here will challenge Sock tomorrow. Or Sock will challenge the winner of this tomorrow. So 3-1 in a best of 7. Not easy to do for Chaemiko. His best maps are gone as well. These are like the 50-50 maps now coming. Not ideal, but doable. Let's go. LawLiet with 3 match points in a row. Chaemiko about to be eliminated. At least he got a little bit of money from this. For the 1 map. But the $350 would go to LawLiet. If he wins this 1 more. Fun chat again. So, wait, a farm here to see if LawLiet is creeping there, but he's not. Engine of War in the north, that indicates a keeper, exactly, because if this would be a warden, he would be creeping here with an Engine of War here, and then Chaemiko could punish this. And what do we have? A Mountain King. Okay. So he knows it's not a warden, still goes for the MK. Can go expansion with the MK anyway, but it's hard. Gonna be pushed by Treants and stuff.
A player's forces are under attack.
So in the late game, it was a little bit of a power build. No, just a little quicker. In the late game, the Mountain King will dominate this. Can he go to the late game, is the question. Or will the keeper pressure him into submission before?
A player's forces are under attack.
Nice shirt. Is this a Back to Warcraft merge? No, that was done for me. We unfortunately cannot use the race crests. Otherwise Blizzard would sue us. So sorry. I'm the only person in the world who owns this shirt. Wait, where's my Warcraft? Oh, where's my chat? There we go. So pretty tame early. Oh wait, he's staying on tier 1. He's going hunts with this. Oh, Mountain King is looking for a Stormbolt surround with 4 units. Not super easy. Ah, he squishes through. Nope. Can't get this one. Maybe a game saver. And Chaemiko is aggressive with a level 1 MK. Without expanding. He's just teching. And a lot of workers, right? Could be a tier 2 expansion with that. But okay, he keeps the keeper away from level 3. At least he got that. But apart from that, he's not accomplishing too much. I think you need this level 3 MK, especially when your opponent goes Huntress. Almost a surround again. But next to the Moonwells, it's really hard to kill. With only 3 footmen, and now Huntress are coming. LawLiet got this. Defense.
Player's forces are under attack.
Okay, earlier rifle push this time, I guess.
Town is under siege.
Which is what you need to do against hunts. But it's not mass hunts. Is she creeping something here? No. Fascinating early game. Level 1 and early level 2. Blacksmith finishes, but there's an entrance to the back and there's a lot of hurt units. Oh, LawLiet realizing this opens up the main with Treants. The tower is not finished. Oh no, Chaemiko, this could be a disaster for you. How much mana is there? 1 entangle maybe. If he has, tower will finish to burn mana. Call to arms has to be used. Okay, it's a surround on the keeper. Got a TP out. But it's more damage. Oh, Stormbolt! Is the damage enough? Yes, the keeper falls! At least he got that, and so there's no TP. LawLiet will lose the hunts. Oh no! Don't let him out! Don't let him out! He lets him out. At least he gets 1 more hunt. So keeper and huntress for a wrecked economy. That was a lot of kills though. Mine is oversaturated. he needs the resources for the tier 2 heroes and
A town is under
buildings and riflemen and upgrades and stuff. Keeper coming back. Panda second. Again. It's crazy how this little change on the Panda and the rather bigger change on the Alchemist brought the Panda back. Like, it wasn't too much on paper, but it completely changed tier 2 meta. Still issue Mountain King not 3. And supply stock. Oh, he's supply stock at 26. Ouch. That gives LawLiet so much time. That gives LawLiet so much time. Again, he's going bash and bolt, by the way. No clap. Chaemiko, why? Alright, we're getting Dryads. Still no expansion. I mean, with so many peasants killed, there's no chance for an expansion. Keeper is coming back, still no stab. And this creeping goes rather well. Finally, Chaemiko gets the high levels, or should be able to get the high levels. Still only one tower, still hurt workers. Double kill again. Preventing lumber income is preventing rifle upgrades. He has 0-0 and almost no lumber. This will take a lot of time until the rifles will have their full potential. Panda closing in on 3 with the Drunken Haze. Creeping is quite nice with all the misses. Dryads have the spell now, but not really impactful here in this game, as there's no water elementals, no Sorks yet, no summons in general.
A player's forces are under attack.
So that is level 3. Keeper's only level 2 though. But he won't be the most important hero. Double cloth and Archmage, nice. The Panda is the carry late. LawLiet, he thinks that he has an advantage. And expands. Good timing to push this maybe. Still only 40 supply for Chaemiko. Only getting the first upgrade now. Priest in the main to prevent the spell. To do the dispel, to prevent the tree interras. And here we go. Blizzard again. Stumbled on the Panda to keep him away from the rest of the army. Chaemiko though TPing out immediately. Huntress saved. Rifle killed. Okay, and the TP gone. Denies this Huntress now, otherwise it's free XP or soaking up moon juice.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think LawLiet is in control again. 41. Only 41. No signs of an expansion. No clap. I mean, Blizzard is nice and all, but if your opponent goes mass Dryads, what does it really do? In a base race it helps you. But that's about it. Okay, we're going tier 3, so maybe it's gonna be more powerful later. Feels like LawLiet is a little confused as well. Like, where's your expansion? This is Echo Isles, mate. You should have an expansion up by now.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And I guess he's trying... Oh, there's no militia support. At least he's creeping. Like ships in the night. And this could be a nasty backstab. But if this works for LawLiet, it's such a big camp that he takes away from his experience-hungry opponent. Yep, and the dodge chance on the Panda. And he is dodging him completely. Oh, sandwich maybe? Ooh, these poor workers running into a meat grinder here. But so does the Dryad. That gives him the level up for level 3. Should be level 2 aura. I don't think so. Ooh, another big donation coming in by E! 45 euros to complete the daily goal. Thank you, Warcraft3 forever is his message. Thank you so much, my man. And also Noah for the sub. Yeah, that's a lot of support today. Thank you, guys.
A player's forces are
Expo running, fight dodged, not many losses. Tier 3 transition in the works and almost done. Chaemiko kinda needs an all-in, I think. But with 50, I don't know. He has a lot more rifles this time. But still no clap. How is this supposed to work without Sorks and without clap? I don't understand. I mean, slow will be dispelled by all these Dryads anyway, so must be clap. Is he going for a Tome of Retraining? He's selling a claws and TP's home. That's it.
A town is under siege.
Okay. He is healing this up again, but there's no chance for Chaemiko to break upkeep. The entire game, LawLiet keeps him busy again. And Mountain Giants are coming. Once Mountain Giants are out, like 3 of them rip. Chaemiko's on a timer. LawLiet has 1,600 gold. And since this one keeper harass, Chaemiko is short on resources. But at the moment, LawLiet can't fight. The Dryads will get wrecked by Rifleman. So he's stalling, he's waiting, he's poking a little here and there, doing some damage, forcing the priest to spend their mana, which is not the worst thing because Brilliance Aura. So Mountain Giants it is. Scan used to see that coming, and it's a heal scroll. So now I think Chaemiko needs tier 3. With the knowledge of Mountain Giant. Oh, he doesn't know yet. He didn't scan when the Mountain Giant was out. So maybe he's expecting bears, but he doesn't see an adept bear, so he should know that it's Mountain Giants. But alright, we do have a push towards the expansion. And that's a pretty smart timing by Chaemiko. He doesn't want to go for a straight fight. But he's still killing this. Like, LawLiet doesn't want to go for a straight fight. So he just has to sacrifice it. Detonates as well. That's a lot of gold gone. I mean, he still has a lot of resources with 1,500 gold, but that was a... If there's a way back into this game for Chaemiko, it's this one. Oh, staff out. There's another Stormbolt, though. Waiting for the cooldown. Can he get in front this time? And go for a surround? No, forces the TP right away. But in the base, there's 2 Mountain Giants in the Panda. And now bears. Okay.
The town is under players' forces are under attack.
Still below 50 food, Chaemiko. So rare to see this. Oh, dodges the bolt with the anti-magic. That was kind of early though. that Drunken Haze Breath of Fire. Nice dispel, but still burning. So many towers as well. Finally, Chaemiko is starting to get a little bit of a bank.
A player's forces are under
Since
attack.
chat is making fun of me, since I won Clap in this match, you realize he had Dryads before, he had Huntress before, right? And now he's going into melee. So Clap is always good in this matchup. Ooh, Pen of Energy. With this Panda and the second one. Ouch. Ouch, this Panda. 660 mana. The largest barbecue in the world. And Chaemiko's pushing again, but this time LawLiet is ready. 5 melee units, no more. 6 melee units. And the Dryads to hopefully back this up. This could be the end right here. There is a town portal on the Archmage and he uses that. Breath of Fire, not enough damage on the Mountain King, or is it? No. So LawLiet is at 80 now. Upgrades look decent. 2-0. Castle tech on the way. It's basically... This is the worst position Chaemiko could be in.
Players' forces are under attack.
So we're gonna get mortars, frag shards, master upgrades, third hero, and staffs. How much gold is remaining, by the way? 3,500, 2,700. 3-0 upgrade and the next expansion. And the next crew spot, that's level 5. Okay, this will be sold as it doesn't stack with anything. And again, he knows that the Panda is way more important in the late game. Uses the Keeper to harass, goes creeping with the Panda, and all of the experience lands on the second hero. That's why we have a 2-level difference. But it's okay. It's absolutely okay. The Keeper did his job earlier in the game. And now it's time for some items, as it seems. Did we get something? I don't think so. Oh, big mana would be sweet in combination with these pendants. So the gyro sees him coming. Is Chaemiko ready yet? Knight's coming. Frag shard 60% done. Hero levels underwhelming. Not the level 5. No clap. There we go. Trying to hero focus this Panda, who has nothing to heal himself, but the Breath of Fire is so big. On level 3, oh my god. Blizzard is doing some damage against the bears, but he's just storming forward. Chaemiko has to retreat into a better position. This Blizzard is again nice. Bears are suffering, but guess what? Drunken Haze Breath of Fire rattling through. The dispel timings are really good by Chaemiko, but still damage is done. Archmage kind of low. Oh, what? The damage against the bears is pretty surreal, but the Panda has so much more mana. I think heal scrolls are all gone. Yep, Panda Mountain King is in trouble. Next Drunken Haze, next Breath of Fire. He has all the mana in the world to ignite things. GG! LawLiet stays the king on the hill with the 4-1 against his former roommate. And again, Chaemiko really not a chance. Can't find the timings, getting distracted. Yeah, and just can't unfold the strength with a big rifle mush. Can't unfold the human strength, really. LawLiet was pretty much prepared. He kind of has good knowledge about this matchup, I think, and knows how to crack his opponent. In the end, fairly easy for him, but well thought out builds, well thought out timings. Great creep routes again. Great creeping in general. So, yeah, LawLiet deserved winner. He will play tomorrow again against Sock. So, same matchup. Same matchup tomorrow. And in the A division, we have Colorful versus Mikael. So, Emperor Penguin Championship continues tomorrow at 9 a.m. We will continue this broadcast in roughly an hour when it's WGL July Open Qualifier. The decision, we have TH, we have Romantic, and we have WFZ and Shao KK. TH versus KK, Romantic versus WFZ. That's the semifinals and the grand final, of course, as well. The Warcraft action doesn't stop. I say goodbye for now to get some food in and rest a little and get some laundry done maybe. And then we see each other at 1 p.m. here on this very spot. Follow us so you get a notification once we're live. If you missed some games and want to see them, they're up on our YouTube in a bit. We also have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can follow us there. We also have a pretty sweet Discord channel if you want to be part of the Back to Warcraft community, or you want to sub and get your replays, because we send out replay packs for everything we cast, and you get that in Discord. So that's discord.backtowarcraft for you. If you want to support us somewhat financially, you can throw us a little donation. Every single contribution helps to keep this engine running via PayPal, credit card, or cryptocurrency. You can sub to this channel, as mentioned before, use our Amazon referral links for the US and Germany, and buy our merch at merch.backtowarcraft.com. With that being said, thanks for getting up early with me. Take a little break, rest a bit, get some ice cream, and then we see each other for WGL later.